Whether it's a lager or an ale, whether it's a stout, light, dark, or pale. If you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews. He's not quite an amateur, not quite a connoisseur, but regardless of the brewer, he's got taste in beer for sure.
You can tell just by his gut, this guy is a bona fide beer nut.
So whether it's a porter or an IPA, whether it's from Europe or the USA, if you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Kicking it old school in the kitchen, standing up. Doing another Saranac beer tonight. This is Saranac Summer Brew. It's a beer, lager, and lemonade. Beer with natural flavors. For nearly 100 years, Europeans have mixed lemonade and beer as a refreshing beverage during the summer months. We continue this tradition with Saranac Summer Brew, a refreshing blend of lemonade and lager. Kick back, relax, and enjoy. I have no idea what to expect out of this as far as head or anything like that. You know, what's interesting about this one is it's only 3.5%. So, obviously you could slug these down. That is a very pale body. You know, like a white gold. Looks like, you know, like a mass market lager. You know, it's got a lot of carbonation in there, but I can tell it's dying already. It's got a bright white, like fizzy head. It's kind of dissolving already. It definitely smells like lemonade. You can smell that lemony, like that sour tartness there. Very, it's not sugary though. It's very light. It does not smell like beer at all. It smells like lemonade. So let's see how it tastes. That's a very odd taste. You definitely, the first thing I noticed is that lemonade quality to it, because it's got that kind of sugary, sweet lemonade. Then you get like this kind of grainy, dry finish on it. Yeah, it reminds me like a sparkling white wine. Something like that. You know, like a very, you know, I'm not a wine connoisseur at all. In fact, I really hate wine. But that, to me, that's the best I can compare it to. Is like a really light, like really fruity white wine, almost kind of like a wine cooler. It is refreshing. I have to give the beer that. It's definitely refreshing. Really crisp and tasty. It's got like, you know, it's a thin, watery body. I mean, you can't. The only thing I really don't like is it has like this really, really slightly kind of oily kind of composition to it. But you barely even notice it. But otherwise, I mean, it's exactly what the bottle says. It's a mixture of lemonade and lager, and I think it's actually a 50-50 split. But otherwise, I mean, really, really smooth beer because, you know, like it's light in your mouth. You know, there's some carbonation there, but it's not, you know, it is like drinking juice, but and you can't even taste the alcohol at all. Otherwise, I mean, I'm saying it's good. It's not super great, but it is. I think it is what it sets out to be. Yeah, pretty tasty, refreshing. I probably would have preferred a more intense taste because it's actually rather mild. But it is rather, like, you can tell it's kind of like watery tasting it. But honestly, I have to actually recommend this, so I'm going to give this a 6. Saranac Summer Brew. It's a good beer. It's not bad, it's not super great. It's good, and I think this is a very, very drinker-friendly beer. Really, really easy to drink, and at 3.5% ABV. Who can't handle it? Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.